Hello guys, so welcome to today's show. My name is CHUKS and you're on JFL TV, the home of football. So if today is the first time we see our program, for you we bring you the latest Arsenal news updates as they drop all over the world. So for now, I will start today's morning show. So the Daily Mail, how they let us know, say Victor Gyokeres is willing to wait for his Arsenal dream move. So that's why they tell every other person, say Arsenal or nothing, Arsenal or nothing. And this particular report, it can give us another new information where the agents of Victor Gyokeres, they put out, they tell Sporting Lisbon, because they try to get the resolution done. They try to make peace. So Ketsinkaya also they let them say, see another evidence why I get a strong one. Get now the Daily Mail is reporting that Victor Gyokeres is willing to wait for Arsenal dream with star agent insistence. There is agreement with Sporting Lisbon for £60 million move this summer. Now, when you read the entirety of the reports, Victor Gyokeres is reportedly ready to exercise patience as he holds out for a move to Arsenal this summer. Sporting Lisbon's star is one of the most in-demand attackers or strikers in the market this summer after his goal-scoring exploits. Now, the guy has scored 97 goals in 1 round, 2 appearances. We make better attackers say, this is the man. Now, the record reports added on the issue. The Nordic players agent Hassan Chettenkaya believes he can explain all the situations that are at the origin of the conflict with evidence so that sporting fans also understand the players' motive. Now, make I add context before I finish that report. Sporting Lisbon fans, some of them don't dey vex because of the propaganda of the president Varandas. Varandas they tell fans say Gyokeres and the agents they blackmail them. That there was no agreements at all. So now blackmail. So no public opinion. It would be skewed somehow. So some of the fans going to vex for Gyokeres. Now, Ketsinkaya, he wants shift that public opinion back to a client side to let the fans understand, see the true position of things. May not they follow propaganda. We have evidence of what's happened. And from what I hear, say don't leak the evidence already. But let's continue with the reports. Now, in this sense, the record has learned the agent is keeping open the possibility of revealing specifically an audio message from Hugo Viana, who is the director of football at Man City that was formerly the director over there at Sporting Lisbon, in which Hugo Viana confirmed the gentleman's agreement to allow Gyokeres to leave for 60 million plus 10 million euros in add-ons, following the meeting held on September 19, 2024. Yes. After that, Gyokeres has reportedly threatened to go on strike after vowing to speak at the right time, and the Portuguese outlet Ebola is very, very angry with Sporting Lisbon's current stance, and he has already made his feelings clear to the hierarchy. The Mirror also entered the story. The Mirror say Gyokeres to Arsenal transfer takes twists, and Manchester City chief could play decisive role. Now, the role that the chief go play, now say they won't release the voice notes of Hugo Viana, because it now appears Gyokeres agents would be willing to leak private talks with ex-Sporting and current Man City chief Hugo Viana to facilitate an exit. You get, because once this evidence come outside, people will know the man voice. Me, I don't know Hugo Viana voice. So those who know his voice, once they hear them, will say, Varandas, mistake cool. They will speak their Portuguese for and say, this guy they talk true now. Why they talk like this now? So we'll see. Because the truth is, the agents and Gyokeres, they are adamant. They are insistent. Say, now 60 and 10 say, we don't know what's happening behind the scenes. Maybe they them tell us now say, see, but I don't mind them. Now 60 and 10, we get agreement. Don't go to pay 100 million, we're going to pay 80 million pounds. Interview. Don't mind them, because Arsenal cannot do a deal with any of these people as long as they are warring fact, like the two parties are at war. So we need to wait, make them make peace. So as every day they come, we get more layers to add to this Gyokeres and Varandas debacle. But could see as they go anywhere with the Shola at the end, I'm going to let you know. Now, away from that, we can get another report say, do you know that Liverpool are looking like they want to sign Guehi of Crystal Palace? Guehi has 1 year more on the Crystal Palace deal. Now, the reason we make Liverpool they go for Maguire now because I don't know how many of Nadia will say Liverpool already sell Kwanzaa, that small boy centre back. They already sell and give by Leverkusen for 30 million. So now them one can replace the Kwanzaa. So them they look at this Crystal Palace Guehi and they are willing to pay big for him. But see where the issue gonna lie. The same dilemma when the guy gets with Arsenal, because Arsenal interested in signing. The same dilemma he has with us, like the same dilemma he gets with Liverpool. There is no way he goes to Liverpool and breaks into the first 11. Boom, Liverpool have Van Dijk and Ibrahim Konate. So he's going to be as a cover. Kwanzaa is not in the first 11. Kwanzaa na cover MB. So unless under that cover will be you can't prove yourself, I don't know how you go take do. Then you can't come out Konate put yourself. I don't know how they want to do it. You get, or maybe not have anybody they'll come up for you. Or maybe they will say, okay, based on your age, but I go sing Shalas in the next 3 years, and you say will become number one regular. I don't know how it won't be. Because more just to watch. Or share the appeal of Liverpool are a strong force. They usually win things. Maybe that one will push the guy, go join them. I don't really know. But could just watch, but it is quite scary. It's Liverpool. They are everywhere. One side, everybody. They are cooking. But let's just continue to watch. Now, the likes of the Athletic, when they let us know, say, this Carlos Cuesta, when they join Parma, say now against the wishes of Mikel Arteta because Arteta never really wanted him to leave. Because Arteta really liked the guy's guidance, he liked the guy company, but just like Pep Guardiola never really wanted Arteta to. Now, no matter one day, all these people they go outgrow their stay. Yeah, they go on pop out, go look for greener pastures. So on a normal level, you know the hear Pep going to say, I learned a lot of things from Mikel Arteta. Some kind of things Pep they do there, Arteta will bring the idea, say, Baba, like this, now, don't like this. That's what Cuesta said. If you watch the Arsenal All or Nothing documentary, you will know say this guy said he get brain. But at the end of the day, the guy don't leave, and Arteta doesn't have anything he can do about it. Now, Gary Jacobs, come let us know, say this Gary Jacobs is one of the reporters of the Times. For those who don't really know him, he's a journalist, so he's a sports reporter at the Times. Now, Baba can explain, say the plan where Arteta gets this summer to sign a left winger, a forward, at least one midfielder, a centre back, and a reserve goalkeeper before preseason starts. That is the ideal calendar before preseason starts. Now, what is the one do? Which is the normal thing before preseason? Bring all your players. For goalkeeper, Kepa Balaga don't dey there. For midfielder, Zubimendi don't dey there to replace outgoing Jorginho. Left winger will never get. Forward will never get. Centre back will never get. We are discussing with so many people. So ideally, I support this kind of thing. Bring the players before this when preseason will start. Preseason and maybe that kind of July. So even somebody was telling me, my DM says, actually, go and look at history. Since the whole of history, Arsenal they buy player June. Even if they don't do it now on rare occasions, say now usually July, August. And the reason is because anybody where you buy for June, register and finalize them in June, is going to apply in that current season's financial accounting window. But when you sign a player from July 1, for example, this now what we do now. That is why Mauricio Sarri talk say the announcement and everything of Zubimendi now from July they won't make it happen because they no one make it appear for the 2024-2025 financial accounting window. And nobody let them get that kind of mindset. Arsenal self get that. If you sign player now, register them. Here we go, everything's stew, medical, that pay money now. It will appear in the 2024-2025 and we feel no like it. So ideally, we would like to sign player from July so that it will appear from the 2025-2026 because anytime make June pass, July 1, we don't enter a new accounting window. Everybody contract go reset. You get? So that's why it's, and I think he's making points. I see some points in that. But my own rebuttal is that does not stop you from getting verbal agreements done. From agreeing personal terms with players. It doesn't stop you from doing that. Look at Zubimendi. Even though the parent club said they want make the thing start to count from July, we've already gotten the verbal agreements done, signed documents, like we've done a lot. So those a lot, we could run them for other people. Now my own take for that one be that. Now, moving on, Andrea Berta, according to Steve Gary Jacob, Andrea Berta likes to negotiate for several players in the same position at the same time before deciding which move to activate. He sees it as the normal approach in that sense. Bertha contrasts with his predecessor, Edu Gaspar, who prefers to focus on a single target. You see this life. When we were with Edu Gaspar, Baba they focus on one target, putting all his eggs in one basket. At the end of the day, it backfire. You get fans they para. So why would they focus on one person? We don't like him. Now we have a new sporting director that doesn't use that approach, that puts all his eggs in different baskets. Now they complain, say, which time they focus on one person? Like once. But the truth is, for me, the approach bad, but the end now will take justify because make backfire. Now be my own. Make backfire. And me personally, I did think of the emotional torture where we they give order. Okay, imagine a case now. You say at the end of the day, maybe we will not consign Gyokeres, we consign Sesko. Do you know how emotionally drained that young man would have been? All the fights, to make the move happen. At the end of the day, we can't lose guard, go sign another person. It no go make sense. That's why this approach is frustrating because we now as fans, we are not used to this. We are a bit frustrated. So, but we'll just watch. At the end of the day, I know say the guy go do normal. Yes, at the end of the day. Now they say Andrea Bertha has been in talks to agree deals for Benjamin Sesko. We all know that one. Bertha brought Gyokeres to the table mainly because he has scored nearly. We all know that one. Some of the Arsenal hierarchy wants a young player like Benjamin Sesko. We all know that one. Now the last paragraph. This is why Ole Watkins has again been considered. Arsenal must hope that Aston Villa reduce the 60 million valuation from January, because why that first paragraph, why I underline that, because that one will be like some people feel know they are aware. For January, we offered 40 million to Aston Villa for Ole Watkins. The reason we make that deal no work now because Aston Villa we are requesting for 60 million. That one pass. Arsenal hierarchy can say, okay, instead of us to go and get this player for 60 million, and at the end of the day, if we don't win the league, why not forget them? End of the season, 60 million, we'll ask more money, bring the men, because Watkins is not your men. So why not chill? I think I can't buy the idea. And that's why they take free the matter. They don't consign anybody. They only back to this summer. Now, if they want to go back for Ole Watkins, the question now becomes, how much will Aston Villa want to sell the guy? Bearing in mind that Aston Villa have to sell. They are very, very desperate at this point because it's written there, Villa need to sell to boost their own transfer coffers because of the dire situation where they keep themselves. They don't get a Champions League. It really, really wound them. So, will that 40 million still be sufficient? Or will Villa be holding out for a 60 million? We never really know. We'll just watch. As time goes on, we're going to be getting more and much needed clarity. Now, away from that. All right, you get what happened yesterday. Al Ahly versus Palmeiras. So, for this match, the referee was Anthony Taylor. Now, one of the players of whether Al Ahly and Palmeiras then collide. You get the one where we wear green, use leg, match or kick the other guy. Now, Anthony Taylor come instantly give the guy red card. Let the guy find the square rules. Now the VAR can't look the situation. Come to Anthony Taylor say that it no be red. You get Anthony Taylor come no say the new law now. I don't know that they were applying for the EPL, but for the Club World Cup. After VAR don't do something behind the scene, you as the referee go announce about microphone. What's happen? Why they change the decision? And what's come with the current decision now? You announce and so about say, okay, after review, the red card, no the red card again. So I want to change your level to yellow card because the talk say the flying tackle no they as serious as Anthony Taylor think. Say now on the top of under the leg, the guy kick. I don't know, not too serious. Now. People on the Anthony Taylor on the trend for Twitter. The narrative can be say, if to say na EPL, they no go rescind that red card. They go fear Anthony Taylor to tell and say, Baba, that's not the red. No be red. They go leave him. After the match, we go to argue with ourselves for social media. Chena red, no be red. Chena red, no be red. But this one like clear and say, Baba, this is no be red. Now rescind them. You get say the VAR, the fear like it should be equal. But the VAR do their job without fear or favor. Even if your papa there for that referee playing that and say, Baba, this is no make sense. So I don't know whether I see what's happening, but I say I bring that to our attention. Now let's bring you first message from one of our sponsors, Mega Resources Limited. So they deal on genuine BMW, Mercedes-Benz, Land Rover, Range Rover, Rolls-Royce, Jaguar spare parts and car accessories and Castro lubricants. So whether now wholesale or retail you won't buy, they deliver nationwide and their delivery cost is very, very affordable. So if you want to reach out to them, you can call them on 080 361 350 75 or 09099433390, and they're located at suites A3 and A4, ground floor, MB Plaza, Gudu District, Garki, Abuja, Nigeria. So if you're interested in any of the products, do give them a call. Now, away from that. Okay, we're going to get breaking news this morning. Say Martin Zubimendi is already in London. So meets Arsenal officials and completes formalities of transfer to the Emery Stadium. 26-year-old Spain international midfielder joins from Real Sociedad in deal long since regarded as Arsenal and done and signed. Yeah, so many people say reporter Fabrizio Romano and them, but as long as I say Einstein don't drop the news, no arguments get. So today they will discuss. So they'll choose the day they will do the medical. They will run out again because international level don't finish, but don't they available. Even till yesterday, since some people they talk say, hey, Real Madrid don't come hijack the deal, or probably why Fabrizio Romano posted here we go again on this same Martin Zubimendi. The club people say, this guy, I don't give him my here we go, make. Yes. So no arguments. Now that's not player. Yes. I remember they signed the guy, people will see pictures, but I think we'll get our first good news. Make everybody mind calm down. All right, so they don't nominate Declan Rice for the PFA Players Player of the Year 2025 as voted by the players. So he was nominated alongside the likes of Bruno Fernandes, Isak, Alexis McAllister, Salah, and Cole Palmer. You know, say this Declan Rice, he had a very good season. I think he was the best player of Arsenal for the year, so he had a good season. Now, we're going to get another report say Arsenal are not panicking in the transfer markets as their targets are on holiday until next month after international duty. No club wants to pay wages for new players sitting on the bench. Arsenal are expected to accelerate deals around the turn of next month, which is July. So because according to that, my friends every talk and say normal. Now July, August, Arsenal run their deals. No before June. So I still see Gary Jacobs talking along that line, but no just what. But I still stand on my own. Say it doesn't stop you from agreeing deals. It doesn't stop you from accepting personal terms. It doesn't stop you, or from bidding. It doesn't stop you. But just watch. Anyway, everything they go. Are they and you believe now? Now another thing we'll come to find out and say Mikel Arteta wants a left winger. Wants a forward, at least one midfielder, centre back, reserve goalkeeper. Okay, I think I've taken this particular report. No need to come and repeat it. Now, Gittens update. According to the Sun, Borussia Dortmund chief Sebastian Kerr said the guy don't hold talks already with Arsenal for Jamie Gittens, which Chelsea said they pursue. But you know, the Chelsea deal break down because Chelsea won't sign the guy, made the guy join them for Club World Cup, but the deal broke down because the money Chelsea offer, Dortmund feel say that money no reach, no day enough. So the deal break down. Now, Arsenal don't hold discussions with Borussia Dortmund chief Sebastian Kerr about this player. So more just they see because Arsenal self appreciate the player. Nobody Chelsea like him. Most of like him. So most see everything will go down. The Sun on the report say the opening day match where Arsenal won't play, you get August 17. So they go away to Manchester United at the Old Trafford. They can't give us one history. Say according to historical data, Arsenal have won just twice in their last 11 visits to the Theatre of Dreams. So would they win the third one in their last 12 visits? We could just watch. Because me, I feel say as long as we sign people who's supposed to sign, we'll go there. We will knock them, you guess. Because mind you, no, this of recent times, they just be like our wife. They play against us, they play defensive, they play behind the ball. Oh my god. All right, Fabrizio Romano let also say Bayern Munich are going to be waiting for Nico Williams as they still hope the deal can collapse between clubs because of financial fair play. Otherwise, they'll open talks for a different winger, probably maybe Rafael Leo, neither they carry for mine. Now, as of yesterday, even the president of La Liga, Tebas, tell Barcelona after apply to register Dani Olmo. Remember, say that they used carry Dani Olmo fly that last season. They never really officially register him. So they can't apply. Tebas said and said, no, you cannot register Dani Olmo and you cannot register for Victor. So yesterday, Romano Naka. Now, according to this, say, if you never feel register Olmo and for Victor, you go to register Nico Williams because La Liga they don't say you like no they 1v1 now. That rule, no they there yet. So you need to do some things. You need to sell significantly before you go be register because the wage bill of Barcelona don't pass the threshold of La Liga. So that's area. And that's also be say are still they keenly interested, which is by and self they keenly interested. They want to say we suspected they no go feel register Nico Williams. So more just on the horizon. What could they watch? Now, Arsenal have discussed signing Mohamed Kudus from West Ham as Chelsea and Tottenham Hotspur. The Daily Mail they report this particular story. Arsenal have also added Noni Madueke to their list of potential wingers. Now, Noni Madueke is going to be coming in as a cover for Bukayo Saka. Don't forget, he's going to be coming in as a cover for Bukayo Saka. That's why Arsenal they add them to their list. Then this Kudus, nobody today don't they appreciate Kudus, even when they Ajax, nobody today. But the stumbling block is the money, 86 million. Way West and up overhead. Now they don't want that exactly 86 million, but at least something close. And every year say somebody Tottenham Hotspur offered 55 million and it was rejected. So more than to watch how this is going to unfold at the end of the day. Again, CBR chief correspondent Graham Bailey. Let us also say Arsenal don't approach PSG to sign Warren Zaire-Emery. Will be one, I think it's a 19-year-old midfielder. The guy did very, very good. You get vision. I like the player. You get did very good, but you know the guy much game time for PSG. But that is not where me I'm coming from. The angle I'm coming from is why are you looking for Zaire-Emery when you have Ite-Waneri, you have Max Dolman that you say you want to bring in next season? So what is the plan? What is the vision? Now all this kind of thing will make all these players say, we know they sign new contract again. Because what's the plan? Those way you get, when they will be upcoming, they never really get enough space to shine. Because if the guy gets a clean bill of health, why really might not see space to play? You are hearing they want to bring in cover for Bukayo Saka, which means Arteta no get a Saka cover for next season. These are the issues. So when they formally it was fair in the plan, Man City won that race. If they come bring another young guy again and say they won't sign, when I have a River Plate, I'll be that. Say they won't sign the guy. Say the guy good. They won't sign and loan him out. Like, why are you looking for something outside when you're there for your own shokoto? I don't really understand what's going on, but not just to watch. Anyhow, we go share. No matter, I go let you know since they turn out. So let's bring you another message from another of our sponsor, Mobile Wealth Associates and Co Limited. They are into construction services, dredging, canalization, real estate, and shore protection works. They are also into mechanical and fabrication services and procurement services nationwide. So if you want to reach out to them, you can call them on +234 80 646422. 34, and they're located at number 7 Ekeniwo Road, or Raz Police and Stevens Anglican Church, Port Harcourt. So if you're interested in any of the services, do give them a call. Now, the biggest news of the day. Number 5 said the Daily Mail is reporting that Victor Gyokeres is willing to wait for Arsenal to remove as they try to sort out their differences with Sporting Lisbon as new evidence has come to light. Say, truly, Sporting, under the tutelage of the former director Hugo Viana, actually promised Gyokeres that he would leave for 60 million and 10 million in add-ons, and he was an agent of Sporting Lisbon. So Sporting Lisbon cannot come back and say, no, we did not approve. No. He was representing you. So my dear Arsenal lovers, I think it's a fine place for us to call the show and end that come your way in the evening to give you the evening news. So then thanks for tuning in. Enjoy the rest of your day. Cheers.